Hello and welcome. In this video, I give you 5 dividend stocks that my recent Europe trip reconfirmed to me as forever winners in my opinion. These are American brands you see at almost all tourist destinations overseas. These are brands you see at foreign malls, squares, airports, train stations, or somewhere close to that country's most precious landmarks that pulls hundreds of thousands of people every day. And wherever you see hundreds of thousands of people, there are several companies benefiting from that because people have to use their electronics, connect to the available network, and get on social media. People also have to shop, and more importantly, at some point they will eventually get hungry and have to eat. So whenever I see hundreds of people in and around the brands I invest in, all I see is that companies growing earnings, profits, and their cash flow. And I can't help to think how the sales from these potential customers will also help them grow their dividend to investors. This has also made me reshuffle my buying target and priority in companies to focus on. Please note that these are just a few American brands and dividend stocks that currently pay dividend. Be sure to watch the video till the end and you'll be surprised to see what brand tops this list. I tell you, the number one top brand on this list was everywhere, and I couldn't be happier that I own a few shares. I have since started a challenge to buy much more. Be sure to watch till the end to see if your guess is right. Yeah, I know you're guessing at this point. So let's get to it. Disclaimer: remember, this is just a list to bring the stocks to your attention, not a financial advice or recommendation of any sort. We are not giving you financial advice here, just a list. Now let's get to it. Number 5. Visa Incorporated. This is another American multinational brand that was prominent everywhere. I saw foreign currencies change hands a few times, but everyone was either using their Visa card or American Express. I don't own Visa or America Express stocks, but I have both cards as customer and they both met my needs throughout my trip. So if you are considering Visa, here are some details. Founded in 1958 and headquartered in San Francisco, California, Visa is a global payment technology company. They facilitate digital payments among consumers, merchants, financial institutions, businesses, and other entities. Visa makes a boatload of money from selling services as a middleman between financial institutions and the merchants. Ticker symbol V. At the time of this video, Visa has a current price of $202.89. Market cap of $419.75 billion. P/E ratio of 28.22. Current dividend yield of 0.74%. For investors, that's 38 cents per share a quarter or $1.50 per share a year. Payout ratio of 22.12%. Visa has grown their dividend for 13 years. So, am I buying Visa at this time and price? Not now, but I sure have it on my watch list so I get notification when it dips a little lower. Number 4. Starbucks. Another proud American brand that was packed everywhere I saw it. The lines at the airport, train station, and the mall were long and wrapped around. Some people even had their cups in hand as they boarded the plane. I once owned some Starbucks stocks, but I sold out of it a couple of months ago. My wife owns a few shares, and I'm definitely getting back in. This trip has opened my eyes, and opening a position once I see a very good entry point is now a no-brainer. So, if you're considering Starbucks like me, here are some details. Founded in 1971 and headquartered in Seattle, Washington, Starbucks is a roaster, marketer, and retailer of specialty coffee worldwide. Ticker symbol SBUX. At the time of this video, Starbucks has a current price of $84.06. Market cap of $96.45 billion. P/E ratio of 28.29. Current dividend yield of 2.33%. For investors, that's 49 cents per share a quarter or $1.96 per share a year. Payout ratio of 62.22%. Starbucks has grown their dividend for 11 years. You thought Starbucks was number 1 on the list, didn't you? Let's move on to the juicy ones. Videos like this are very hard to make, but I started the channel because it was the kind of video I wanted to see myself. Something I can listen to and take notes while on the train. Or something I can listen to while driving or working out. You can hear it like a podcast or on your drive to work. But most of our viewers are not subscribing. So we want to implore you to please encourage us with your like and subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, but it helps the channel out by telling the YouTube algorithm that Wealth Listicles and its viewers love videos like this. Please do us a superb favor and like and subscribe and click the notification bell. We'll give you a moment to like and subscribe. Thank you. Now let's move on. Number 3. The Coca-Cola Company. This one needs no introduction considering its very rich 130-year-long history. It goes without saying that almost everyone in the world knows about Coca-Cola and their products, as Coca-Cola still remains the most consumed soda in the entire world. They are everywhere in cans and bottles or served directly into a fast food cup, and sometimes from freestyle dispensers. If you don't drink Coke, there's the famous Fanta, and if you don't drink Coke and Fanta, then you must drink the famous Sprite. I looked at all the tables, and almost all the tables, especially the ones with kids, had a Coca-Cola product. I once had Coca-Cola stocks, but I sold out a few years ago for PepsiCo stock, but I may start a small position in the near future. So, if you're considering Coca-Cola, here are some details. Founded in 1892 and headquartered in Atlanta, Georgia. The Coca-Cola Company is an American multinational beverage corporation. They manufacture, market, and sells various non-alcoholic beverages worldwide. They also offer beverage concentrates and syrups to fountain retailers such as restaurants and convenience stores. As of July 10, 2022, Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway owns 400 million shares. Ticker symbol KO. At the time of this video, Coca-Cola has a current price of $63.11. Market cap of $272.93 billion. P/E ratio of 25.65. Current dividend yield of 2.73%. For investors, that's 44 cents per share a quarter or $1.76 per share a year. Payout ratio of 70.49%. The Coca-Cola Company has grown their dividend for 59 years. Which makes them the leading dividend king on this list. Number 2. Apple Incorporated. This is one brand that has something on everyone and every household. Most of the people at the tourist locations have iPhones, e-watches, or the white earbuds in their ears. All the computers I saw at the airport, in the plane, and on the train were mostly Apple MacBooks. The computers and iPad at the TSA checkpoints were also mostly Apple products. Even the kids in strollers have their parents' iPhone in their hands. Apple recently regained its status as the most valuable and most popular brand in the world. I have a few Apple shares, and like every dividend investor, I wish I had more at the right price. So, if you're considering Apple, here are some details. Founded in 1977 and headquartered in Cupertino, California. Apple Inc. designs, manufactures and markets smartphones and personal computers, tablets, wearables and other accessories worldwide. As of March 31, 2022, Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway owned approximately 911 million shares of Apple. Ticker symbol AAPL. At the time of this video, Apple has a current price of $163.62. Market cap of $2.63 trillion. P/E ratio of 26.82. Current dividend yield of 0.55%. For investors, that's 23 cents per share a quarter or 92 cents per share a year. Payout ratio of 14.69%. Which means there's exceptional room to raise the dividend. Apple has grown their dividend for 8 years. We noticed you still haven't liked, subscribed, or turned on the notification bell. Please kindly encourage us if you've gotten some value from this presentation. Your like and subscribe will help us know that you like content like this. Please join our community and be a part of our growth here on Wealth Listicles. Thank you. Now let's move on. Number 1. McDonald's Corporation. The McDonald's I went to in Italy was one of the busiest I've ever seen. The order numbers are announced in Italian. And since I don't know Italian numbers, I had to show them my numbers every time a number is announced when I was waiting for my order. It felt awkward, but the joy of this American brand buzzing with so much customer and the joy that I'm a shareholder suppressed the awkwardness for me. The store was so busy that they ran out of ketchup at 3:30 p.m. And don't forget that everywhere on the globe you see that beautiful golden arch, you're guaranteed to get consistency with the food that tastes the same as you remember it. Don't forget that McDonald's is one of the most recession-proof dividend payers in the entire stock market. You gotta love their value meals that appeals to the masses no matter what one's pocket look like. No wonder McDonald's global sale rose by 9.7% according to their Q2 2022 results. I pushed McDonald's up my focus list to add more shares as often as I can. As an American, I've never been this proud of this brand. When you see a McDonald's, it is always packed. You have McDonald's at the airport, malls, and the standalone busy districts. Need a quick bite before you hop on a plane or train, or need a quick breakfast before your connecting flight? It's hard to not think of McDonald's as an option. So, if you don't have this amazing stock, you really should. Founded in 1940 and headquartered in Chicago, Illinois, McDonald's operate and franchises restaurants in the United States and internationally. Ticker symbol, MCD. Share price at the time of this video is $256.95. Market cap of $189.04 billion. PE ratio of 26.11. Current yield of 2.15%. For investors, that's $1.38 per share a quarter or $5.62 per share a year. Payout ratio of 55.3%. McDonald's has grown their dividend for 20 years. That's it. We just can't list them all. Remember, all we do is bring you the lists for entertainment. It is your duty to do your own due diligence and/or consult an expert and invest your hard-earned money wisely. Please don't leave us without smashing the like button and give us a subscribe. Think of it as a tip for my hard work. I will greatly appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Disclaimer. Please note that I only showcase these stocks for entertainment purposes only, and shouldn't be taken as investment advice. I don't personally own all these stocks, just some. Please do your own due diligence and/or consult your expert investment advisor, as more fundamental analysis may be needed before investing. Please also note that the past performance of these stocks does not guarantee or indicate similar future performance. Also, please excuse all errors and omissions.